The Great Wall of China is truly famous. It stretches far across the land like a giant ribbon. This wall is more than just bricks and stones. It is a symbol of strength and history. It has stood for many years. It makes you think about the past. It is a true wonder of human hands. This amazing structure is often called a dragon, a long stone dragon sleeping over mountains and valleys. It captures the imagination of everyone who sees it. The Great Wall represents the spirit of a nation. It tells tales of emperors and soldiers. It speaks of ancient times and great efforts. It is a powerful reminder of what people can build. It stands proud and strong. The Great Wall has a special magic. It pulls you in and makes you want to know more. It makes you feel small, yet connected to something vast. It is a place of deep feelings. It is an adventure for the heart. Visiting it feels like stepping into a storybook filled with history and wonder. The story of the Great Wall begins a very long time ago. It was not built all at once. Many different states started building walls for protection. These were separate walls in different places. This was more than 2,000 years ago. These early walls were made of earth and wood. They were the first seeds of the great structure. Later, a famous emperor decided to join some walls. His name was Qin Shi Huang. He was the first emperor of a united China. He wanted a stronger defense in the north. So he ordered his people to connect and extend the walls. This was a huge, difficult task. Many workers toiled under harsh conditions. This was a very important moment in the wall's history. It started to become one long line of defense. Many years passed, and other dynasties added to the wall. The Han dynasty made it even longer. But the Ming dynasty, much later, did the most work. The Great Wall we see today is mostly from the Ming era. They used strong bricks and stones. They built impressive forts and watchtowers. Their work took many years to complete. The Great Wall is a monument to their labor. It truly is a wall built through time. The main reason for building the Great Wall was protection. China had enemies to the north. These were often nomadic groups on horseback. They would raid Chinese towns and villages. The wall was meant to keep them out. It was a giant shield for the empire. Watchtowers were built high on the wall. Soldiers could see enemies coming from far away. They could then prepare to defend their land. This made the people feel safer. But the Great Wall was not just for fighting. It helped to control the borders of the empire. People and goods moving in and out could be checked. This was important for trade. Like the famous Silk Road. Parts of the Silk Road were protected by the wall. It was a line that defined the edge of Chinese civilization. The wall was also a great communication system. Soldiers in the watchtowers used signals. They could send messages quickly along the wall. They used smoke signals during the day and fire signals at night. A message could travel hundreds of miles in just a few hours. This made the wall an even more effective defense. It connected different parts of the border. The Great Wall is so old and so vast. It is no surprise that many stories surround it. These legends are passed down through generations. They add to the mystery and magic of the wall. These tales speak of love, sacrifice, and sorrow. They tell us about the human side of its construction. They make the stones feel alive with history. These stories are an important part of the wall's heritage. One of the most famous legends is about Meng Jiangnu. Her husband was forced to work on the wall. She missed him very much. She traveled a long way to find him. When she arrived, she learned he had died. His body was buried somewhere under the wall. Meng Jiangnu was heartbroken. She cried and cried by the wall. Her sorrow was so great, the legend says, that a section of the wall collapsed from her tears, revealing her husband's bones so she could bury him properly. There are also many stories about the workers. Building the wall was incredibly hard work. Millions of people are said to have worked on it. Many died from accidents or exhaustion. These myths and legends are very powerful. Section 5. A walk through history. Stepping onto the wall. The moment you first step onto the Great Wall is special. There is a feeling of excitement and awe. You have seen pictures, you have read about it. But now, you are actually here. The stones are beneath your feet. The air feels different somehow. It is like stepping back into another time. You look around, and the wall stretches out before you. It climbs up hills and disappears into the distance. It is a truly amazing sight to behold. Walking on the wall is a real journey. The path is not always smooth or easy. Some parts are very steep with many stairs. The ancient stones can be uneven underfoot. You can feel the history in every step. You might need to catch your breath sometimes, but the effort is part of the experience. It makes you appreciate the wall even more. You think about the soldiers who patrolled here. You imagine them walking these same paths, day after day in all kinds of weather. From the wall, the scale of it is breathtaking. It seems to go on forever, like a stone river. It follows the curves of the mountains. It dips into valleys and climbs high peaks. You can see how it dominates the landscape. Section 6. Sights and Sounds. The Wall's Embrace. The views from the Great Wall are simply stunning. Everywhere you look, there is something amazing to see. You see mountains rolling away into the distance. Sometimes they are covered in green trees. Sometimes they are rocky and bare. In some seasons you might see mist in the valleys below. It looks like a soft, white sea. The wall itself is a beautiful sight. It curves and winds like a work of art. The watchtowers stand like proud sentinels. The sounds on the wall are also part of its magic. Often it is very quiet. You can hear the wind whistling around the towers. It sounds like ancient secrets being whispered. You might hear birds singing in the nearby trees, or the distant call of an animal. Sometimes you hear the voices of other visitors. Their laughter or quiet conversations echo softly. But mostly, there is a sense of peace and stillness. It allows you to think and feel deeply. You can feel the ancient stones under your hands. They might be cool from the shade, or warm from the sun. The air can feel fresh and clean, especially high up. Section 7. Hidden Gems Beyond the Beaten Path. Many visitors go to the famous parts of the Great Wall. Sections like Badaling or Mutianyu are very popular. They are well restored and easier to access. They offer beautiful views and a good experience. These parts are excellent for a first visit. You can see the wall in its grand repaired state. There are cable cars and good facilities. These sections give a great introduction to the wall's majesty. They are popular for very good reasons. However, there are other parts of the wall to explore. These are often called wild sections. Places like Jinshanling or Jiangku are examples. These parts are often unrestored or only partly restored. They offer a different kind of adventure. The paths can be more challenging. Nature has started to reclaim some areas. Trees and bushes grow on and around the wall. This gives them a very special atmosphere. It feels more rugged and ancient. Exploring these lesser-known spots is exciting. You might see fewer tourists here. This means you can have a quieter, more personal experience. Section 8. Echoes of Emperors. Connecting with the past. The Great Wall is a direct physical link to China's long past. When you stand on it, you are touching history. This is not just any history. It is the history of emperors and dynasties. It is the story of a great civilization. The wall was built by their command. It reflects their power, their ambitions, and their fears. It tells us about how they saw their world, and how they wanted to protect it. It is a monument to their reigns. Think about the emperors who ordered its construction. Qin Shi Huang, who first unified the walls, the Han emperors who extended it further west, the Ming emperors who built the magnificent structure we see today. Each of them had their reasons. Each of them poured vast resources into this project. They believed it was essential for their empire. Standing on the wall, you can almost feel their presence. Their decisions shaped this incredible landmark. Their stories are part of its stones. But it is not just about emperors and rulers. The Great Wall is also about the countless ordinary people. The soldiers who guarded it day and night. The workers who built it with their bare hands. Section 9. Your own journey and invitation to explore. I truly hope you will consider visiting the Great Wall. It is an experience unlike any other. It is a chance to see one of the world's greatest wonders. But it is more than just seeing. It is about feeling and connecting. It is about walking on ancient stones. It is about imagining the past. It is a journey that can change how you see things. It is an adventure for your mind and your spirit. The Great Wall is not just a tourist attraction, it is a place of deep meaning and significance. It offers so much more than just good photographs. It offers a chance to learn about history firsthand. It offers moments of quiet reflection. It offers breathtaking views that feed your soul. It is a place where you can feel the pulse of centuries. It is an invitation to step out of your daily life and into a story that is thousands of years old. A visit to the Great Wall is a unique opportunity. It is an opportunity to connect with human history on a grand scale. It helps us understand the challenges of the past